You realize the college football season is 1 day away? NFL kicks off 8 days from now. I don't know about you, but I cannot wait. Hey guys, Al DeMarco here. This is going to be your Wednesday video report. Free pick coming up in just a moment. Last night cashed in with the free play on the Yankees on the run line and a wrap of the Oakland A's. Free selection on the Mets-Braves game coming your way in just a moment. Quick story for you. I've got to tell you, if the Betty Ford Clinic opened up a wing for good and plenty addiction, I would be a charter member. I am absolutely addicted to these little guys. And I bring that up because yesterday, as I'm sitting there handicapping, I came across two games that I absolutely loved. And I was going to bet both of them. It was just a matter of which one was going to be the best play, the bigger of the two plays. And the two selections were the Chicago Cubs on the run line with Ryan Dempster at home against the Pittsburgh Pirates at even money, or the Arizona Diamondbacks, winners of 4 of their last 5, at home, minus $1.15 to $1.20 over a San Diego Padres team that had lost 5 in a row. So I'm going back and forth, and I mean, I really like these two games a lot yesterday. So I'm popping my little good and plenties here, and all of a sudden I pop one, I bite down, and have you ever shattered a crown in your mouth by biting on something? It is not a good feeling, I gotta tell you. It's amazing what these little guys can do when you bite down and that crown goes and shatters in your mouth. So immediately have to call the dentist because we got to get in here and fix this baby because I start doing TV work next week and ain't going to look real pretty with that big gapping hole in the mouth. So root canal, crown replacement, and I'm one of these people that I don't get numb. They can give me a zillion injections. Gave me 3 very, very painful injections yesterday. Don't get numb. And of course I have a wonderful dentist, but the type of dentist that also says, okay, we're going to drill a little bit right here, we're going to drill a little bit right here. It's like getting play-by-play of dentistry. It's like, get the damn thing over with. Just drill it. I'm feeling everything. I've had 5 surgeries in the past 6 years, 5 major surgeries. None of them hurt, I don't think, as much as having that damn tooth drilled out and having the crown replaced. But I blame it all on the good and plenty because, by the way, this box is half empty because, you know, I can still chew on the other side. And it's the true definition of being a masochist when you think about it because, of course, I picked the Chicago Cubs as my best bet. So I lost on the Chicago Cubs, lost money there, and lost money because those crowns and those root canals, they ain't cheap, I'll tell you that much. And it just also proved another old adage, something that I've maintained for 25 some years from the days when I used to have my own football tip sheet, from the days when I used to have my own national radio show. And that is simply that there are no guarantees in gambling because you tell me the Chicago Cubs had won 5 out of 7 under their new interim manager. Ryan Dempster had a phenomenal month of August, going into last night's start, August 31st, and the Pittsburgh Pirates had lost 14 straight road games and 38 of their previous 42 road games. 4 and 38 on the road. And Pittsburgh absolutely destroys the Cubbies last night. Destroys them. Jumps out early, destroys them. And the Pittsburgh starter, he was 0-8 in his last 10 starts with an earned run average over 7. And he wins easily. Go figure. That's why they call it gambling, because there are no guarantees. Other than if you take too many good and plenties and you have a bad crown, it will break up in little pieces and hurt like hell in your mouth. That's the only guarantee I can give you. Okay, your free pick now. Let's go with the New York Mets. Listen, I know the Mets are playing lousy ball. I know the Braves have won 4 straight and have scored a ton of runs. The reason I'm going with the Mets is I think it's a decent value play. It's a smart strategic move. It's a free play. Again, this is not a play that I'm personally wagering on. But you're taking the Mets and Mike Pelfrey plus $1.55. You know, Pelfrey early in the season, I mean, he looked like the second coming of Tom Seaver. I mean, he was phenomenal. And then he hit a 7-start stretch where he was just bad. Whether it was fatigue, tired arm, whatever, loss of mechanics, he did not pitch well. But suddenly he's turned it around. His last 4 starts, he's 3-1 with a 1.20 earned run average. He's 2-2 against the Braves this season. Now, when he was pitching outstanding ball early in the year, back in April and May, he had 1 start in each one of those months against them, and he pitched extremely well, giving up just 2 runs in 12.2 innings. But when he was struggling in a start July 16th and another one on August 4th, he was rocked in 8.2 combined innings over those 2 starts. He gave up 20 hits and 9 runs, 7 of them earned. But again, he's pitching well right now, and I'm going to go with him tonight because the Braves are going to go with Tom Hanson. And Tom Hanson is one of those guys who simply does not get run support. Just like Cole Hamels and Roy Halladay of the Phillies don't get run support. Matt Cain of the Giants doesn't get much run support. Tom Hanson is one of those guys as well. This is a guy who has gotten 14 runs scored for him in his last 10 starts. 14 runs the Braves have scored for him in his last 10 starts. Is it any wonder that he is 0-5 with a 3.08 earned run average? Or I should say he's 0-5 despite a 3.08 earned run average in those 10 starts. Again, they've scored 14 runs in that stretch. He has always pitched very well against the Mets, but he comes in here struggling a little bit. In his last 2 starts against the Cubs and the Marlins, he's given up 12 runs in 10 innings. So the Braves have also lost 7 of his last 9 starts. Again, I'm going to take the Mets as a $1.55 road dog in this one as your free pick. It's not a very strong free pick. I just want to be upfront with you on that. It's overall a pretty weak card here today. Not many of my favorite pitchers going, a lot of lousy matchups. I considered for your free pick going with the Twins and Francisco Liriano, who has won 6 straight, or 5-0 in his last 6 starts, and I think the Twins have won 7 of his last 8 starts against the Tigers. On the run line, I thought Minnesota, but I really think, as a free pick, I think the Mets are a little better investment strategy. That'll do it, guys. Talk to you again on Thursday with your first college football freebie of the season.